Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today. As usual, man, you guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, we're going to talk about LeBron James winning the 2025 Shaqtin the Fool MVP. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And this video was a request by a subscriber. Shout out to Extra Sam Sarek. I hope I'm saying your name right. I probably jacked that all up. Extra Sam Sarek, 3836. Thank you for requesting this video. Thank you for coming through with the super thanks. Much respect to all you guys that continue to support my channel. Like I said, you guys comment, send me emails, messages. The words that you guys say to me, man, is truly, truly humbling, man. So much respect to everybody in the membership. People who I said like commenting, like the video, share my stuff. Like I said, guys, it really is humbling, guys. It means a lot because real recognize real and the true fans are standing up. So much respect to Extra Sam Sarek for coming through and requesting this video on LeBron James winning the 2025 Shaqtin the Fool MVP, guys. He joins a legacy, a list. You said, wait till I reveal some of the names on this list, guys. We're going to talk about it in this video. This is classic LeBron James stuff. In year 22, you end up on Shaqtin the Fool MVP. My God, man. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states, guys. You know I am truly, truly humbled, man. It means a lot. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So yes, guys, like I said, man, once again, this is a requested video. Shout out to Extra Sam Sarek for requesting this video of LeBron James winning the 2025 Shaqtin the Fool MVP, man. And like I was just saying in the intro, man, LeBron James is in year 22, ladies and gentlemen. Year 22. And he's still playing out there playing this way. And I think this is the problem for someone like LeBron James and his fan base. When we talk about LeBron James, or when I talk about him on this channel, I tell you guys often that, to me, LeBron James has regressed. His game has declined. It hasn't evolved. It hasn't gotten better, right? With the changing of the NBA. So sometimes you'll hear LeBron James fans say, oh, LeBron James can play in any era. He would dominate the 90s. Look how he's changed his game. Now he can shoot threes. He can shoot threes. LeBron James shoots threes. Yes, he takes them, but he cannot make them. He cannot shoot with any kind of consistency, with any regularity. Once again, if you look at the type of shots LeBron James is allowed to take out there on the perimeter, they let LeBron James shoot them shots out there. Most of LeBron James' three-point shots are just chuck-ups. That's what they are. Off-balance, one-legged shots when he's standing all by himself, or him just being able to travel into these threes. You've seen them. LeBron James allowed to take like 3 steps into the three and shoot it up. Get the momentum, right? This is what LeBron James does, but he's not a three-point shooter. He hasn't worked on his three-point shot to a point where you're like, yeah, man, you can't leave LeBron James open out there because he's going to knock him down. That's never been LeBron James. It will never be LeBron James. And what have we seen throughout LeBron James' career? We've seen him hitting the side of backboards. Even to this day, the 22nd year of his career, he's still hitting the side of backboards, still airballing free throws with consistency. So I'm supposed to believe that LeBron James has evolved his game to become a three-point shooter when he can't even make free throws with any consistency. The man's never shot above 80% from the free throw line. And for a perimeter player in the NBA to never shoot above 80 or even hit 80% from the free throw line, but be considered the greatest and most skilled player of all time, it makes no sense, ladies and gentlemen. He's so skilled, can't shoot free throws with consistency. That's how skilled he is. Makes no sense, right? There's a lot of big guys in today's game, the quote-unquote big guys of today's game, that can shoot free throws much more consistently than LeBron James ever could, guys. This man has shot in the 60s from the free throw line multiple times. But I'm supposed to believe that LeBron James is a three-point shooter now? He's evolved his game. LeBron James can step outside the three-point line and knock it down. No, he can't. No, he can't. I'll give LeBron James every shot he wants from outside three-point line anytime he wants to. Because when it matters most, he's not going to make them things, man. He's not. And he's proven it time and time again, right? I've given you guys an example last year. Just last year in the playoffs against the Denver Nuggets in the first round, right? The Lakers were down. No, excuse me. The score was tied. So the pressure wasn't even on LeBron James in this moment. He wasn't down. The score was tied. You remember, the Lakers had the ball. Score was tied. I can't remember what game it was, like game 2 or game 3, whatever it was. LeBron James got the ball at the top of the key, wide open. Remember last year they were promoting LeBron James shooting because he shot, what, 40% or 41% from the three-point line last year? Which is not impressive to me because, like I just told you, the man's wide open shooting these threes. And shooting 40 or 41% from the three-point line in this era is mediocre, guys. It's average. It's nothing impressive. I'm not impressed. But anyway, LeBron James was being celebrated for his three-point shooting last year. So in this moment, LeBron James is wide open at the top of the key. No one's around LeBron James. He's able to step right into this shot. And what does he do? He takes it and bricks. I mean, he missed it badly, not even close. Bricks up the three-point shot. You guys remember what happened, right? The Denver Nuggets got the rebound. Jamal Murray came down the court and hit the game winner and sent the Lakers to a loss. Just like that, guys. So when those moments, even though LeBron James may have been shooting like a certain percent in the regular season, in those moments, he's not going to shoot that 41% because in those moments, LeBron James' mentality changes and LeBron James' hands get all sweaty. He's got to start doing this stuff. He starts to get all nervous, and LeBron James folds up. That's what he does. So let's remember that off the jump there about LeBron James. And, you know, when people try to say that he's evolved his game, that he can shoot, LeBron James never evolved his game. His game has gone downhill steadily since he's left Miami, guys. Those are the facts right there. Because LeBron James never cared to work on his overall game. He's been allowed to continue to travel, carry the ball, run into people all game long. It's the only reason he's able to stay relevant now. So, like I just mentioned, LeBron James, the 2025 Shaqtin' a Fool MVP for the season that he just put up, which pretty much falls in line with what we've been seeing this season from LeBron James. And like I said, the sad reality is that it's his year 22. This dude is still doing this goofy stuff in year 22. How many times did we cover this season LeBron James low lights? LeBron James stumbling and bumbling, turning the ball over still. The man averaged damn near 4 turnovers a game. 4 turnovers a game in year 22, guys. This is what he's still doing. Still turning the ball over at a high volume. This is why you're the all-time leader in turnover. It's not a coincidence or by accident or because LeBron James is so skilled and so good, he turns the ball over a lot. No, LeBron James has not evolved his ball handling ability. Still can't dribble worth a damn. I mean, when have you ever seen LeBron James do a fluid movement that looks like he says this or does this with consistency? I told you, when LeBron James pulls a move out, it's almost like, damn, he pulled that out. You don't even know how he did it. It was just a pure luck. It just happened to go right for him that day. It's like when he makes one of these deep threes, right? It's like, oh, the sun shined on him that time. That's all it is. It ain't like he's been working on this stuff, still can't dribble the ball, still turn the ball over, still can't shoot worth a damn, still not clutch like that. This LeBron James, and most above all, LeBron James continues to not play any defense out there on the basketball court. He continues to stand around, lollygag, not make it across half court, not hustle, can't rebound worth a lick. This man gets no offensive rebounds. I mean, like, he just doesn't give the effort on rebounds. So he's Shaqtin' a Fool MVP this year, which I thought was hilarious. I want to read off the names of other players that have won the Shaqtin' a Fool MVP award, guys, since they started this in 2012. They started this list, okay? And it's supposed to be funny and joke around, but if you guys remember, well, let me read the list first. And listen to some of these. These are the names that LeBron James is now going to be linked with for the rest of his life as far as Shaqtin' a Fool MVP is concerned, guys. I don't know how long they're going to keep this Shaqtin' a Fool going, but it's been going on since 2012, guys. So it's been going on for quite a while. I didn't even realize it went on this long. I thought there were like a couple of Shaqtin' a Fool MVPs. I didn't even know. I didn't know this stuff. But it's been going on 2012, guys. So let's think about this. The first year was JaVale McGee. We all know JaVale McGee. When you think about Shaqtin' a Fool, you think JaVale McGee. When you think blunders, you think JaVale McGee, right? Because JaVale McGee and Shaq had a thing, you know, back and forth. This dude's mama got involved. Like, his mama was upset that Shaq was, you know, making fun of this dude and having a laugh at JaVale McGee's expense. And I always laughed at JaVale McGee, who was upset about this, because I wanted to be like, dude, what are you upset about? You're upset because Shaq is calling you out for things that you do in the basketball court? And not even calling you out. They're highlighting this stuff. And I get it. It's embarrassing. It probably made him feel dumb. You know, they kind of went in on him and, you know, would mock him and laugh and all this. But that's on JaVale McGee, man. Have you ever seen some of the things that JaVale McGee has done in the basketball court? And once again, this is not to say that JaVale McGee is trash, that I can beat JaVale McGee in basketball, that I was better than him or a greater athlete than him. There's none of that stuff, man. We're comparing them to their contemporaries, right? When you talk about a doctor, if someone asks you, hey, man, would you recommend a doctor? And if you give someone an opinion on a doctor and you say, hey, I don't think this doctor's any good, I wouldn't go to this guy. Does that mean that you can do the surgeries better than that doctor? That you know more about the human body than that doctor? No. You're comparing him to his contemporaries, to the other doctors around, not to yourself. That's why I find it weird. Sometimes people get like, oh, you're talking about these guys like you can. No. We're talking about them in the context of other NBA players. So if we say, hey, this guy's not that good, or this guy shouldn't have won this, or he didn't deserve, that's based off of the comparison to his contemporaries, the other guys in the NBA. It's not like comparing him to the regular people out there. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. But anyway, JaVale McGee got all upset because of the things that he did in the basketball court. He was getting exposed, right? They were highlighting and making fun of that. All right, let it roll off your back, man. Once again, they weren't making up videos of you. These are actual video of you doing goofy stuff on the court. JaVale McGee's known for this. That's on him, man. Like, why do you get upset about this? I don't get these people. If you don't want them calling you out or making fun of you for things you do on the court, then don't do these dumb things on the court. All right, but JaVale McGee was the first 2 years in a row, 2012, 2013, JaVale McGee. Like I said, we all remember Shaq had to like apologize because, whatever. JaVale McGee was so sensitive, man. Like, my God, dude. Like, just stop it. Anyway, 2014, Kendrick Perkins. 2015, Otto Porter Jr. I mean, think about it, 2014, Kendrick Perkins, Shaqtin a full MVP. But Kendrick Perkins is allowed to come on ESPN, get paid millions of dollars, I'm sure, to talk basketball. Dude, you're Shaqtin a full MVP. What the hell do you know about basketball? Kendrick Perkins was never good. He was a mediocre basketball player. Once again, he's not saying that I'm better than Kendrick Perkins. I could have played in the NBA. But when he played in the NBA, compared to his other contemporaries, Kendrick Perkins is a mediocre basketball player who would never even make a roster in the 90s. But he's going to come on ESPN and talk to you about LeBron James, the greatest of all time. The 90s wasn't this or that. These guys weren't this. He don't know the game. Let's just be real. He don't know the history of the game. We know that for a fact. And Kendrick Perkins was a Shaqtin a full MVP because he's Kendrick Perkins. Like I said, the next year was Otto Porter Jr. 2016, James Harden. Sounds about right. James Harden is a Shaqtin a full type player. 2017, Russell Westbrook. 2018, Joel Embiid. The interesting thing about 2018, guys, for LeBron James fans is you often hear LeBron James fans talk about how great LeBron James was in 2018, which I think is hilarious to me. Because that's the first and only time LeBron James played all 82 games, and they'll tell you what? Oh, man, 2018 LeBron James was unstoppable. He got swept in the finals. But 2018 LeBron James unstoppable? But they'll say what? Oh, he's going against the super team Warriors. Really? Well, Steph Curry in 2016 was going against LeBron James' super team. Right? Did he get swept? No, he did not. In 2011, Dirk Nowitzki was going against LeBron James' super team. Did he get swept? No, he did not. In 2012, OKC, the young OKC Thunder were going against LeBron James' super team. Did they get swept? No, they did not. So once again, LeBron James got swept in the finals multiple times. And in 07, he got swept. There was no super team in 07 Spurs. That was LeBron James not doing a damn thing out there. That's what that was. Nothing out there. So once again, LeBron James got swept in 18, but they'll talk about how great he was in 2018. Oh, LeBron James, you couldn't stop him. Why? Because he beat the Indiana Pacers with Victor Oladipo and Bogdan Bogdanovic. Really? In the first round? And once again, in Game 7, to me, LeBron James goaltended Victor Oladipo on that layup. The Indiana Pacers should have won that game in Game 7, but once again, they cheated the Pacers. They cheated Victor Oladipo in that moment, gave LeBron James a cheesy block when he clearly goaltended that layup. But whatever, I digress. So you beat that team in the first round, not impressed. Who they beat in the second round of that year? I don't even remember who they played in the second round, man. Oh, the Toronto Raptors, maybe? The DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry Raptors? And who they played in the Eastern Conference Finals? The Boston Celtics without Kyrie Irving. Remember, Kyrie Irving was hurt in that series. With young Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Two of the biggest choke artists in the history of the game, man. Or of their era, anyways. How many times did Boston Celtics lose when they're the favorites? But anyway, that's who LeBron James beat on his way to that finals. And then in Game 1, he choked it up at the end of that Game 1. And they got swept 4 games to nothing. 4 games to nothing, guys. So, in that 2018 season, the reason I bring that up, though, Joel Embiid won the Shaqtin a full MVP. You know who was runner-up, guys? LeBron James. LeBron James was runner-up that season with 42% of the vote. Joel Embiid got 58% of the vote. LeBron James, 42% of the vote, came in second place for Shaqtin a full MVP in a 2018 season that Nick Wright promotes as a great season of all time, that LeBron James fans promote. LeBron James was unstoppable. He was so great that he was run-up to Shaqtin a full MVP that season. Interesting. 2019, Lance Stevenson. You remember Lance Stevenson? He played with LeBron James that year on the Lakers. This is hilarious to me. 2020, because of the COVID, there was no Shaqtin a full MVP. 2021, Russell Westbrook. 2022, Russell Westbrook playing alongside LeBron James. 2023, Andre Drummond, another guy who's a clown who says he's the greatest rebounder of all time, Andre Drummond, Shaqtin the full MVP. 2024, Jordan Poole, and this season, LeBron James. So do you guys hear those names? Listen to some of these names. Lance Stevenson, JaVale McGee, Kendrick Perkins, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Lance Stevenson, Andre Drummond, guys. These are some of the names on that damn list of Shaqtin full MVPs, man. Now, what's crazy about the Russell Westbrook in 2017 is Russell Westbrook won the regular season MVP that year and Shaqtin a full MVP, which is insane to me. How he can be the regular season MVP and a Shaqtin a full MVP. But this is what they do for Russell Westbrook. They hold Russell Westbrook to a higher standard than anyone else, guys. The only player to win an MVP award and be Shaqtin a full MVP at the same time. I don't know how they did that, but this is what they do to Russell Westbrook to make him look worse than he is. Russell Westbrook's on here 3 separate occasions, 21 and 22. So remember, I believe in 2021, I believe he was on the Wizards that year, but he Shaqtin a full MVP on a year that he played in the Wizards. I think he averaged a triple-double, and he got the Wizards to the playoffs that year. The Wizards were going nowhere without Russell Westbrook. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that was the year that he was on the Wizards. They were going nowhere. Russell Westbrook took them to the playoffs, right? With no Bradley Beal. But he somehow got the Shaqtin full MVP. And then we all know the year that he played with LeBron James, they were hounding that man all season. Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp. Everyone was talking trash about Russell Westbrook. Kendrick Perkins, they were doing all these segments. Russell Westbrook turnovers, Russell Westbrook this, the bonehead plays of Russell Westbrook. We get all that. LeBron James has just as many, if not more, bonehead plays and blooper turnovers than Russell Westbrook. He's been in the league a lot longer. And once again, LeBron James dominates the basketball like no one else. And like we talk about many times, if you want to go low light for low light, no one can beat LeBron James, man. LeBron James' low lights are really, really low. As I said, if you want to go Michael Jordan's low lights, let's take Michael Jordan's 10 worst plays that you can find, and we'll compare it to LeBron James' 10 worst plays that you can find, and it's not even close. There's not even close. LeBron James, like I said, bloopers, his low lights are some of the worst in NBA's history, man. Comical, and that's why he's a 2025 Shaqtin a full MVP, right? The way that he flays on the floor. I mean, think about this season. This man's laying on the floor. He's rubbing on his head for minutes when no one even touched you. Remember the scene when he was looking at his arm and he had the trainer looking at his arm and he's doing, there's nothing there. These are Shaqtin a full moments. LeBron James with the temper tantrums on the court. LeBron James crying and moaning to the referees while the play's going on behind him. That's a Shaqtin a full moment. Right? LeBron James kicking the ball out of bounds. LeBron James throwing the ball out of bounds. Off the side of the backboards. Right? These are Shaqtin a full moments. LeBron James, like I said, just rolling around, flopping at a high level. Throwing his arms up in the air. Knocking over drinks. Falling into the crowd. These are Shaqtin a full moments from LeBron James, man. LeBron James eating on the sidelines. LeBron James wearing these goofy outfits. LeBron James load managing. LeBron James standing around on defense all season long. Those are Shaqtin a full moments. Not making the cross half court. Always blowing on your hands, standing there with hands on hips. He just stands there and watches guys drive right by him. Not even sliding his feet over. Not sticking a hand out. Not playing help defense. That's Shaqtin a full moments right there. This LeBron James in year 22. So they promoted LeBron James as a MVP caliber player this season, which we all know is a bunch of BS. LeBron James was never the best player on his team this season. That would be Anthony Davis or Luka Doncic. But somehow, some way, LeBron James was being celebrated for an MVP award. But he wins the Shaqtin a full MVP, the only MVP that he's won in his 30s, or since he turned 30, excuse me, not 30 anymore. So the only MVP that LeBron James can actually get now is a Shaqtin a full MVP. Like I tell LeBron James fans out there, wake me up when LeBron James could win a regular season MVP. Wake me up. You guys were not even born the last time LeBron James won a regular season MVP, which was when he was, 28 years old, guys? The man's 40. Hasn't won an MVP. The only MVP he could win is a Shaqtin a full MVP because this is LeBron James. He is a Shaqtin a full legend. Remember, I was posting videos last year. I ended up getting my channel demonetized because I was posting all these Shaqtin a full clips of LeBron James over the years. LeBron James has been on Shaqtin a full, guys, for years and years and years now. Because LeBron James has been stumbling and bumbling for years and years and years now. Turn the ball over years and years and years now. Breaking up shots for years and years and years. Load managing, flopping, all of this stuff for years and years and years. Walking off the court early, right? Blaming your teammates, not taking any accountability. Load managing on the All-Star game. This is all Shaqtin a full moments from LeBron James, guys. His podcast is a Shaqtin a full moment, right? I mean, that podcast is literally just a bunch of hypocritical statements and contradictions and rewriting of history, bending of reality. No one respects this stuff. So LeBron James has been Shaqtin' the fool all season, all career long. There have been moments of LeBron James. Like I said, you think about him rolling around, laying on the court. You think about the peekaboo and stuff that he's done. These are Shaqtin' the fool moments from LeBron James, guys. There's a reason why he won that award, even though they try to promote LeBron James as the greatest player of all time. Think about that. The greatest player of all time is a Shaqtin' the fool legend. How is that possible? You know whose name is not on here? I don't see Steph Curry's name on here, Shaqtin' the fool, because Steph Curry ain't never going to be on Shaqtin' the fool. But the greatest player of all time, LeBron James, is on here. And like I said, he almost was on here twice. And remember, guys, something else we have to remember. This is voted on by the fans. I believe since 2020 or maybe 21. I can't remember. They started voting, or maybe Joel Embiid's first year, or I can't remember what year it was, but they started the fan vote. So remember, the fans voted LeBron James as Shaqtin' the fool MVP, right? So once again, this isn't like, they were being funny. Shaquille O'Neal did this, or Kenny Smith, or Charles Barkley, and they were just messing around with LeBron James. The fans voted. People voted LeBron James because they know the deal, man. You guys know LeBron James is a straight fool out there. Shaqtin' the fool MVP 2025. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.